mind, you're in business.
All right. Okay. I feel like, I don't know if this framing is like perfect is what it is. Am I supposed to look into this? I guess. I don't know. So yay, I'm a douchebag with fancy cuts. And I'm never going to show my hits in any of these because they're not that great. And also it takes a lot of time to do that. Well, and also sometimes you try to show your hits and then you know, they're not hits sometimes. So nice. 1, 2. I should have 6 though, is the problem. Okay, so maybe we won't post this. Anyways, I had recorded some range footage of me shooting my Sig MCX and Romeo 8T, and I wanted to get some commentary on it. I'm starting to get more into fast-paced shooting, and I wanted to see what works better for me, red dots or LPBOs, and then I decided, hey, I can record this and, you know, upload it to YouTube and see if people love it or hate it, or are totally indifferent, because I feel like I honestly don't think I've ever subscribed to anyone, which I know makes me a terrible person. So if this channel doesn't take off, that's why. This range day was down in Waxahachie, Texas, or however you say it. Actually, I'm gonna look that up. How do you say it? Waxahachie or Waxahachie? Waxahachie. I should probably know this, given that I've lived in Texas my entire life, but I also don't own cowboy boots, so not the best Texan anyways. Waxahachie. Wait, hang on, let's see if I can play it on the computer. Is it buffering one word? This is impressively slow.
Waxahachie.
Oh God.
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie, isn't that what I was saying?
Waxahachie.
I guess people say Waxahachie. Waxahachie. Anyways, Waxahachie. What the f? I already forgot. Anyways, this day was down at Waxahachie. Anyways, this day was down at Waxahachie at ETTS, which stands for Extreme Tactics and Training, I think, Solutions. I am just now getting into this, you know, faster paced shooting, you know, running around and moving and, you know, running from whatever, location to location, target to target kind of deal. I'm just not getting into that. I don't know if I'm going to do any USPSA stuff yet. I'm kind of just wanting to get better before I go embarrass myself. I don't know, maybe not, who knows? Nobody knows. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just recording a video talking to myself, and my wife and kids are gonna pull up behind that garage in a second, and it's gonna derail the out of me. So here we go, keep going. Okay, 13 minutes in, and I've read 2 paragraphs. This is just like work. Yeah, I found out pretty quickly that I suck, because I don't normally do these types of drills. Like I was saying, I've historically been more of the, you know, 1 shot per second crowd, and that's not really my fault so much as it is all the gun ranges in Dallas suck. Well, not all of them, but most of them, you know, they kind of get cranky when, yeah, when you shoot, you know, you double tap anything and it's like, okay. Yeah, so I mean, learning recoil control has been a absolute trip for me. Anyways, I drilled El Presidente probably 8 or 9 times, and I got my time down to 4 seconds, which I guess isn't terrible, but it's definitely not great. You know, I had read 3.5 seconds is a pretty solid time, or at least maybe the start of having a good time. I'm not doing any reloads or anything. I'm just doing 2-2-4, 2-2. Yeah, I could definitely be going a lot quicker and working on my transition times and you know, my split times as well. I mean, pretty much it's everywhere. Everything's terrible and needs to get better, but you know, that's what practice is for. And one of the biggest things that, you know, is slow is, you know, acquiring the target, like jumping from target to target, and like, you know, being hard target focused and just having the red dot like hovering over it and like rewiring your brain to not like search for the dot and all that. Kind of the point of documenting all this stuff is to see how much better I get over the course of time. So this is, you know, the Sig 300 blackout, 8.5 inch barrel, and then I've got a, I think 11 inch Midwest Industries integrally suppressed handguard on here. And then I have a JMac blast shield paired to a dead air chemo adapter, and then it's on a dead air 300 blackout brake. So I also have a SAM NS, which is what I prefer to shoot on this, but I was wanting to get some shot timer stuff going on, and the suppressor won't pick that up. And then also I was shooting some old frangible ammo that I just wanted to burn through. So I wound up just swapping to this blast shield. And no, I did not engineer this to work. I kind of just, bar napkin mathed it and hoped for the best. You can see it, well, no, focus on the thing. There we go. It like literally exceeds the handguard by like 1 millimeter maybe. Onto the Romeo 8T itself, which is this bad boy. I picked this off of, I traded a guy. Did I trade it or just buy it? No, I just bought it off of Gaffs, I think. Gun Accessories for Sale on Reddit. It was rattle canned. I don't want to be like divisive, but I don't get why people rattle can stuff. Like, it's like, hey, it has a nice anodized finish. Like, let's in Home Depot spray paint it. I don't know. I learned that citrus strip hurts like hell. So use gloves. So anyway, so I citrus stripped it, and it, all peeled off nicely and got back to this nice, FDE finish on it, and it looks great, works great. The window is absolutely enormous. Let's try to do this actually, and it's gonna bolt close on me, but whatever. So you can see, it's the sun is inside, which is effectively what looks like when you're aiming this thing downrange. I kind of wish it was a little brighter when I was outdoors, but when we were shooting it, so it was cloudy when it started, and then it cleared up because it's Texas and that's going to happen. So then it was super ridiculously bright, and ETTS is kind of like a dirt lot, so it's there's some grass around, but it's mostly just like gravel, gray gravel, and not much else stuff. So it's like pretty bright, and we were shooting at like 2 or 3 p.m. Like, so it's the sun is at its brightest point in like the brightest spot in Texas. You can see, I think this is the brightest. I can kind of mess around with it. Let's see how dim it goes. Whoa, now it's kind of creepy looking. Anyways, and it's gone. Let me see if I can actually, I can't even see it anymore. Okay. So going up once, twice, let's see how bright that looks. Yeah, that's still pretty faint. So yeah, I definitely run this thing on max, just because, I guess this is like second. Yeah, that's still pretty good for this right now, but that's the max. Actually, that I probably would want to bring it down, but again, we're indoors. So yeah, it's super nice. The other red dot that I've been using is one of these HS 515s from HoloSun, and they're nice, but it's just I wanted something that was a little bigger, a little more durable, a little more, I guess I don't want to say duty, because I'm a civ, and I'm not allowed to say the duty word. I don't know, but that is the AT. Zero is awesome. It's great. Holdovers are nice. And the battery compartment's right here, and you got the little built-in flippy caps, and then that's pretty much it for this thing. Next week I'm going to try to do, next video I'm going to try to focus more on I have another 300, a skeletonized 300, also integrally suppressed, that I might want to bring out. It's probably, I like it honestly more than my Virtus. Not to knock the Virtus. It's just, Virtus is super reliable, but the other skeletonized 300 is just cool and fancy. And I've got a EOTech Vudu 1-10 on it, so I'm gonna try that out, kind of on that similar course, and see how well it goes. But yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys.
Surprise!